Great grand rising, grand afternoon, grand evening. Let's get ready to stop the madness of people pleasing and learn how to really say what you mean and mean what you say. With that being said, beloved, let's come on in. Let's activate the success mind. We want to go ahead and sit with good posture. Sit with your feet flat, back straight, hand on heart, hand on core. And we're going to just relax. Deep breath in and exhale. Relax. Crown of the head, sole of the feet, relax. Deep breath in. Exhale. Turning the focus inward. Tapping into the rich inner life, the kingdom within. We're so thankful and grateful for another day, for another opportunity. Final deep breath in. Exhale. How to stop the madness of people pleasing. We are still reinforcing. Let me just throw a great grand rising up here. We are still reinforcing. We're still reinforcing high frequency February. And we're going to go deeper. Okay, I just wanted to put that in the comments to get that going. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Great grand rising. All right, high frequency. Hey, Brian. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. I miss you. You know, I've been praying for you, been covering you. All right, so we're looking at, this is high frequency February. I'm going to be here about maybe 5-7 minutes this morning because I have a 7 a.m. High frequency February, we were looking at being so consciously aware of what raises your vibration, but also being consciously aware of what lowers your vibration. And we talked about things that drain your energy, that block your soul houses, block your chakra centers, right? And how to shift so that we are not engaging in things that are draining our energy or lowering our frequency, like emotional suppression, unhealed trauma. We talked about activities, environments, thoughts, emotions, and even things that we are eating. And then number 5 was emotional suppression. We spent a lot of time on that. And today, I want to look at people pleasing. And I want to really shine a light on that because there are so many people that may be engaged in people pleasing and not even recognizing that that is what they are doing, or if they're in any variation or spin-off of people pleasing. So I want to look just at the notes so I can hit this, right? People pleasing is one of the things that will cause your energy to drain. It'll cause your frequency to become lowered, and it will cause you to overextend yourself, right? So when you're overextending yourself, always giving more than you have to give, always showing up when you don't have the mental fortitude or the capacity to show up and give. And the classic of always saying yes when you really want to say no, saying no when you really should be saying yes. So what are the signs that you are constantly overextending yourself, saying yes when you mean to say no, absorbing, this is good, especially for empaths, or you are absorbing other people's emotions, right? That can deplete your energy and misalign you with your authentic frequency. I want to take a moment and really just lock in right there. Because when you are in people pleasing, there are a lot of things going on under the scene, right? But when you are locked into people pleasing, and if you're an empath, you are constantly absorbing other people's energy. That's my all is well alarm. Yes, you are constantly absorbing other people's energy, right? And this can deplete your energy or misalign you with your authentic frequency. Now, for empaths and people that can really pick up on other people's energy, I mean, you're so sensitive. You could walk past a person and you could pick up on them. You walk in a room as a leader, as a minister of many years. I remember going into rooms, you could be up ministering and all the energy coming at you in the room, and you could pick up because you're highly sensitive, empathic. You could pick up the moods, the feelings, the sufferings of people instantly, but you have to learn as an empath how to recognize when you are picking up something that belongs to someone else. That's what we do. But recognizing it doesn't belong to you, that this is not yours. So many times you will go into an environment, engage in an activity, and your energy drains. So we want to become so consciously aware of the things that drain our energy. So what are some of the signs, right? Feeling drained after interaction. Now we have something we in the success community we call spiritual vampires, emotional drainers, emotional vampires, right? There is a difference when someone is operating with that energy as a spiritual vampire. They know what they're doing. They know that they are living and being energized and being fed off of your energy. Sometimes you will interact with people, and sometimes people that are spouses or connected in deep partnerships with one another. You will have one partner that is really good at sucking the life out of you, sucking your energy out, meaning that you could be fine, you could be enjoying yourself, you could finally hit a pocket where your mind is clear, you're thinking free, you're motivated, you're engaged, maybe in a project you have put off and you're feeling good. But if that person is an energy vampire and below that they are miserable, right? They will intentionally strike up a conversation, an argument, or say something that will push one of your buttons, right? That will begin to drain your energy and shift, watch this, and transfer. They will take your energy of feeling good, and then you're left depleted. And the moment you start feeling miserable, they're happy. They'll go about their business the rest of your day, and you're off balance, you're in misalignment, your energy is drained. You don't know what's wrong with you except you had that conversation. Well, that happens all the time, beloved. When you are done with the interaction, is the difference when you are pouring out and you are giving out, right? And even at that, we learn as people who are spiritual alchemists, who are ministers, who are leaders, whatever language work for, we learn how to pour out and give out of our overflow, right? And not out of what's in our cup. You always have to have life force reserved for yourself. But there's a difference between giving and pouring out and feeling a little depleted than just interacting with somebody and just feeling completely emotional drain, right? Sometimes you will feel a certain resentment building up. It could be against a person, a group, a gathering, a corporation, a job, an institution. When resentment starts building up like that, that is another indicator that you are in people pleasing mode, because you keep going into those environments and you keep extending yourself, even though you know that's not for you. I shared the other day that how I was going to this pastoral leadership meeting, and every time I would go, I would feel depressed when I wasn't depressed. And when I did the gentle inquiry to find out what was going on, I recognized I was not like that group of pastors and leaders that was there. What they were coming together for, what they were boasting about, what they wanted to sit around and talk about, that wasn't me. I had no interest in that, right? And so I would sit there, but it had to happen a few times when I recognized, why am I always leaving here depressed, right? So that was me putting my time and energy showing up. That's still a form of people pleasing, right? That's still a form of saying yes when you need to say no. All right, last thing, feeling disconnected from your personal needs. That is so big. I'm going to land there because, like I said, I only got a couple more minutes here. When you are disconnected from your own personal needs, this is one we don't self-care, we don't self-love, we don't self-attend. We don't pay attention to ourselves, our needs, our desire, what is healthy for us, what's good for us. All of that needs to stop. What is the strategy? How do we shift this, right? You want to strengthen your boundaries. And what do we do in our community? We set loving boundaries. We're not just cutting people off, slamming the door, cussing people out. That is not how you set loving boundaries. Loving boundaries say, I am in control, I am in charge, and I am responding rather than reacting. You set loving boundaries. You practice self-honoring your choices. It's okay. That gets us back into sovereignty, divine sovereignty, privilege of agency, operating out of your God self, where you honor your ability to choose, to make the choice, to say yes when you want to say yes, and to say no when you want to say no. Both are complete sentences, all right? Check in daily with your energy levels. We're going to really do a little audit here to give you some tips on how to really start checking in and doing that audit. Checking your energy level. Is this action, whatever you're doing, in alignment with your highest good? Is it going to leave you feeling good? Acting in your best nature. Is it going to leave you positive, motivated, encouraged, just feeling well? So we want to learn how to stop the madness of people pleasing, overgiving, overextending yourself, afraid of rejection, afraid of criticism, and we're going to honor ourselves. This is how we're going to continually build up so that we can raise our vibration, protecting your life force, and we can go on and do the things that are going to be in your best interest. All right, take a good healing deep breath in. Exhale. All right, lovelies, I'm going to release you. Have a blessed, wonderful, and amazing rest of your day. Bye for now.